All right, let's see what's going on in the news. Maybe there's something good I can report, Maybe I won't get canceled if I talk about this. So let's check it. Oh, Junkie Janker beat up Dream. He did the right thing. He did the right thing. Do not cancel me. He did the right thing. We're not talking about that, because if I talk about that, all the Dream stands are going to come after me, and I don't want that for my channel. So instead, I'm going to finally make the video that I was supposed to be making for a while now, but I've been delaying it just a teeny tiny little bit because I have a lot of other videos to make that are big. So I delayed them. You know how it is. So, as you can tell from the title of this video, Friends and the Monkees. How do they connect? Let me explain. The Monkees and Friends are two of the defining TV shows of their respective eras, but you wouldn't associate one with the other. However, there is definitely a similarity between one element of Friends and the Monkees' work. In addition, Friends had a significant influence on the Monkees' reunion, which I didn't know that, by the way. So, the connection between the Prefab Four and Friends. Okay, well, I don't understand why anyone called that, but whatever. One of the most famous aspects of Friends is the theme song. Told you life was gonna be this way. I'll Be There For You by the Remembrats. It certainly has some musical similarities to the semi-pop rock of the Prefab Four released during their peak. In fact, the Remembrats' Danny Wilde even referred to the song as monkey-style jingle. The use of Prefab Four-esque songs in Friends could be understood as one of the many examples of 1960s nostalgia and 1990s pop culture. Wilde wasn't the only musician to notice the similarities. Prefab Four member Peter Tork told Rolling Stone his bandmate Mike Nesmith found I'll Be There For You reminiscent of a certain 1960s album. Before I, keep talking about, how the Friends brought the Monkees together, I like to point out, something very, very important that will be mentioned in the video, too. But Friends and the Monkees were both aired on NBC, 30 years apart. It's Monkees and then 30 years later, Friends. So it's, just a little bit crazy. So I just thought I should mention that. So, apparently, Friends helped make Justice. Bit weird. Let me explain, alright? Because, I know Friends came out in 1994, and to be fair, the Monkees came together in 1995, made Justice in 1996, and then made the 97 special in 97. So, Mike Nesmith had the idea the theme song to Friends sounded exactly like the Prefab Four's headquarters, Peter recalled. Mike just caught a charge and wanted to see it through, so he asked me and Mickey to come jam with him. It was the first time we played together like that since 1969. The result was a time warp of sorts. Peter played bass, Mickey was on the drums, and Mike was on the guitar. We just sounded like the same. It was really amazing. Afterward, the other members of the band brought in Davy Jones to work with them. The end result was the Monkees' 1996 album, Justice, the reunion album. Justice was the band's first album since Pull It from 1987. Justice is notable within the band's discography as only the Monkees worked on it except for a studio engineer. Okay, we're not going to talk about the public's reaction to it because I don't really want to know about that. I don't actually care. Oh, and that's it. Oh, it doesn't mention that? Oh, okay, the article didn't mention this one key detail about, Friends and the Monkees. So, the fountain. Everyone knows the iconic fountain from Friends. Monkees had it first. I know, just as shocked as you, that the fountain never actually came from Friends, it came from the Monkees. Just another, connection of Friends and the Monkees. Which, actually, another connection from Friends and the Monkees would be Ross singing a really bad parody version of the theme song, and I think Phoebe making fun of them. Which, Phoebe, please. I love the Monkees.